Hey you, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna make a whole complete meal. We're starting off with these ancho chiles. You can find them as California chiles. They're usually in the Hispanic section of your supermarket. You can use California chiles or chile guajillo, and you just put them in some water, and we're gonna take them to boil. And once they're boiled, they're gonna look like this. So you just basically remove the ends from it, and they should be nice and soft and squishy, and you're just gonna go in there and remove all the ends of all of them, and then we're gonna put them into a blender. Into this blender we're going to add some spices. This is one of the best recipes that I have found for like whole chicken. You can also make this in the oven if you like, and it's 1 tablespoon of cumin that we're using here. I'm sorry, it's 1 teaspoon of cumin, not tablespoon, teaspoon, a little bit of onion, and 5 garlic cloves. So just remember, it's not tablespoon, it's teaspoon. And about 5 garlic cloves are gonna go into the blender. And then 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. You can use regular vinegar if you like. Also, we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of paprika. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say tablespoon. It's a smaller one. And then we're just gonna eyeball some pepper. So we're gonna shake it in there too. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to add the juice that came out of when we boiled the chiles. We're gonna add 1/2 cup, and then I felt like I needed a little bit more. So we're gonna add just a little, like 1/4 of a cup more into the blender. And then we're going to blend everything together. So that's what it should look like. And then we're gonna just blend it up real quick. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to strain it. So we're gonna take out all the little bits and pieces that are in there. It just tastes better this way. So that's what we're going for. We're gonna blend it. We're gonna strain it. I'm trying to record this video really fast because I don't have a busy day today, but we're doing it. We're doing this. So we're gonna strain it real good. We're not gonna add any more liquid, and this is what it should look like. It should look like a sauce. And then we're gonna pull out our bird. So this is about 3 pounds. And I tried poking it, but it didn't work. I just left it on the video because I thought it was funny. So I grabbed a knife and poked it with the knife instead. Just kind of poked it around so the flavor can get inside. And then we're gonna detach the skin from the breast, and that way we can get some flavor in there too. So just kind of loosen up the skin, and now we're gonna pour some of this mixture on there, and we're gonna rub-a-dub-dub, rub-a-dub-dub. We're just gonna rub-a-dub-dub this bird real good. Make sure you clean your hands, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, because you're gonna get dirty. So yeah, we just want to make sure we get in between the skin and just rub all the mixture in there real good to get all the flavor all throughout the bird. This recipe is probably one of the best recipes. Ew! My hands they're a mess. So now we are coming in with some of this Larry's seasonal. If you have a better seasonal, by all means use whatever seasonal you have, because that has a lot of sugar in it. But I'm just trying to finish it up. Now we're gonna go into our Instant Pot. You don't have to do it in the Instant Pot. It'll just take longer in the oven. And we are going to set it manual for 35 minutes, I think I put. I'm sorry, I'm doing a voiceover and I don't remember. Yeah, 35 minutes on manual. We're gonna, on the top we sealed it. And we're not gonna use any of this juice. We're just gonna leave it in there. But we are gonna put our bird in there by himself. So just whatever got stuck to him, that's what we're gonna use. We're not gonna put the liquid in there. So now it has stopped, and we're gonna wait till that comes to pressure, which means we just wait till it comes to, we wanna wait about 10 minutes. What it's gonna do is it's gonna release the pressure on its own, and it's just gonna continue cooking. So we're gonna leave it for about 10 minutes around. So until that turns to 10 minutes, and And I am so sorry, part of the video didn't record, but basically what I did is I pulled it out and I put it in the broiler for 10 minutes and then pulled it out. So now we are going to shred up some some cabbage. We're gonna start on the salad part. So you just shred it, and then we're basically making like a slaw of some sort. We're going to cut up some onion now. I like a lot of onion. You can use however much onion you want. Just make sure you use about 3 cups of cabbage. We're gonna cut up some of this onion and we're gonna put it into the cabbage. And now we're gonna cut a lot of tomato. Make sure you use plenty of tomato. I think I used like 4 or 5 tomatoes. They weren't that big, so that's what I used. And we're going to put it in our bowl, in our mixture with the cabbage and the onions. And now we're gonna use some corn. I used about half a can of corn. And we're gonna also put it into that mixture. And then we're going to use some mayonnaise. I used about maybe 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Some salt. Adding some salt to that. And then we are going to cut up some lemons. I think I used maybe 2. Depends on how much juice they have. We're gonna add that to our mixture. This is really good stuff. Like, everybody loves it. I got the idea from my dad's wife. She does this quite often when she does carne asada. And then we're just gonna mix it. So going back to the chicken, I put it in the broiler for 10 minutes. I'm sorry that part just didn't record. And on high for 10 minutes. And now we're gonna add some cilantro to the mixture. I purchased this later on in the day, so that's why I didn't add it before the mayonnaise. But we're gonna add it right now. Nothing happens. Here we go. Now we're mixing it. And cilantro is very important. It tastes really good. So we're done with that. Yay! So that's our side. Now we're gonna work on potatoes. We are working with red potatoes, and these are just cut like wedges with the skin on. They came out really, really good. And once again, we're gonna use Larry's seasonal. You use whatever you have. I am aware that this has sugar, but I'm gonna finish it, and then I'll probably use another more healthier one. And we're gonna use some garlic powder. Just eyeballing it, just kind of give it a good layer there. And now we're gonna use some of this Monterreal steak seasoning. I got it from Costco. It does come with salt, but I feel like we just use very, very little. And then we're gonna do olive oil. You can use whatever oil you have. I've used grapeseed oil, olive oil, just regular old canola oil. It doesn't really matter. Just use what you have. And now we're gonna mix it. Sometimes I add paprika to it too to give it some color, and this is what they come out looking like. I did 375 degrees for about 30 minutes. I really wanted it to make it nice and crispy. And then I put them in the broiler for about 5 minutes on high. So this is what they look like. They came out really, really good. Yeah, we're done. We're done with the whole plate. And this is, the angle is kind of bad, but I ended up adding a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sour cream to my plate, to my potatoes, and that came out really, really good. I also added bacon bits, and then I added some of my chicken on there, and now I'm just adding some of my salad. So this came out really good, guys. I hope you really like it, and I hope I explained myself. If you guys have any questions on the measurements or anything, just let me know. So there we go. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was really, really good. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Yay, we're all done. Yay, 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 we're all done. Bye bye.